Hello everyone, this is Tom. Working today and just finished, and now I'm going to start working on my layout stuff. And today I got some stuff in today, and one of the things I got was a NCE power cab power panel, which I'm putting on my workbench. I'm going to show you. And that came in today and I got it hooked up. And now I have some test track and I can test things out. There's the power panel, and you can see my workbench that came. And then I got an NCE AIU-01 right there, an NCE BD20 connected there with a loop through it going onto that piece of track there. That all works. I tested it out today. This is a BD20 inside a holder for the BD20, which came from Jim Tedesco. He makes them on a 3D printer. So I just got them in today and they fit real nice. They have a nice hole. You can mount that underneath the layout and then just slide the BD20 right into it. So it's a pretty cool thing. I don't like things dangling from my layout, but then that can just get mounted right underneath wherever you need to put them. And that one there is one I tested, and that all works. And this is my Caboose Project. And what I make the lighted cabooses up with, you have these are wipers from Richmond Controls, and that's Jim Hines. And it comes with these 2-56 size screws that go up through the truck and into the cab of the caboose. And then you put one of these clips on the screw, and then you can solder a wire onto this, this clip here. And then the circuit I got from Larry Puckett, the DCC guy. He has a nice video on how to build these circuits, and I just got the idea from him. This little thing here, mind the finger, is a bridge rectifier, and if you can see, there's a plus and minus there, and then the other side are inputs. So these two connectors on this side go to this, one goes to this clip, and then another one will go to this clip, which is on the other truck. And that's how it picks up power to go through to turn on the light. And then this is a buckboard. Oh, the bridge rectifier, that I got from All Electronics site. They have them. I can list all the part numbers there if you'd like. If you have any interest, just let me know. This is a buckboard. I got this off of eBay. And on the back, it shows you in and out, and then you got plus and minus, and so you know which ones to solder everything onto. This is a super capacitor, which I got from Moser Electronics. It took me, I don't know, about 6-8 weeks to get them. They were back ordered. This is an LED light that I got off of eBay. And they all just get soldered onto this board. And the LED light gets soldered on the same side as the supercapacitor. And then they get put in to the inside of a caboose, which looks like this. And as you can see, the two wires are connected to those clips. And since that was a metal base, I had to put some double back tape on the clips so that it wouldn't short out. And then that's the circuit built, and then that lights up. And the only problem I have with this car currently is that the screws coming up through are touching the metal base somehow. So I got to take it apart and bore more holes out. The holes make them bigger so that the screws won't hit that. So that's that caboose. This here caboose is all together, and I put it on the layout and it lights up nicely. But as soon as I started running the train that I connected it to, it shorted out the entire DCC network. And what I found out from Larry, the DCC guy, was he wanted to told me to put a 100 ohm resistor in the circuit. So I got to add one of these resistors I got. These are 100 ohms, and I'm going to put them on that wire that you see there, that black wire. Very hard to see. It's so small, but you got a pointing device. This black wire right here, and then I can have that resistor inserted in there. That's what I'm going to do. And the other caboose is under construction too, but I haven't gotten to that. So if I put this on the track, and I'll turn the light off, and I'll plug in my power cab, and that'll come on, and then the light, as you can see, it's hard to see, but there's a little light there, and it'll brighten up as it goes. If I run it along, and it lights up, which is good. Now I just have to add a resistor in there. As you can also see on my AIU-01, the red light is on. That means that car, because it has the contacts underneath, I'll show you what they look like underneath, is getting current. So it's telling the BD20 that there's something in that block. Now if I move it over to the other side of the isolator, as you can see, the AIU-1 went out. So now I can start putting this on my layout. And I was going to show you the wipers. These are what the wipers look like underneath. I've been playing around with either putting it on the top or the bottom of the truck, the wheels, and just trying to get them to whatever gives me the best contact. So on both trucks, and then you got to make sure that your wheels are opposite sides. The truck on the left and the truck on the right have to be opposite, so that they don't short out. And I have a whole new set of steel wheels that it shows what wheel is insulated, and it makes it a lot easier to determine. The ones that come with the cars, sometimes it's hard to tell which wheel is insulated and which one isn't. Okay, I'm going to pause this video now, and I'll be back in a little while, and I'll show you the layout on what I'm getting done there, and we'll be back. Hello again, and now I'm at the layout, and I have the bridge mounted and the hole drilled and the wires going down through. I didn't get a chance to connect them. It got pretty late last night. And I have all the other lights, dwarf lights, in through their holes, and I got a couple more that I have to drill and put in. There's the bridge. I had to level it off and make some movements. I got it pinned down now. I'm going to probably glue it in place so it stays there. And then you can see over here, I got some dwarf lights for these turnouts. And I have some other signals that I got to mount. This is one here that I'm going to mount. And that comes from Custom Signal Systems. That's Rich Peculiar. And so I have a bunch of dwarf lights. Like there's a dwarf light. There's two more dwarf lights. And over here I got some dwarf lights, all to give the operators know the way the turnouts are turned. This here is an MRD1V that I have to replace the existing MRD1. What was happening is this little dwarf light here, when the train comes through that crossing, it goes red, and when the train went past the sensor, it would automatically switch even though it was still in the crossing. So the MRD1V1 has a variable, and you can set it up to 14 seconds, I believe. So that'll give the train enough time to make it through. And those are as-a-track controls. And John Parsons is the guy that I've been working with. He's a real great guy and helped me out. So I have a lot of people that I deal with, and it makes it very interesting. And there's my EB1s, and I have one little problem with one of those. It doesn't reset, and I'm still trying to debug that one. So that's it for today. A little more work on the cabooses, trying to get, do a little different things so it doesn't get so monotonous. So you have a great day, everybody, and I appreciate anybody who subscribes. And don't forget, when you subscribe, hit the little bell, and that way you'll be notified as soon as I post a new video. This was a lengthy video. I just got a new app on my phone called Video Cam, which allows me to pause and stop videos. The iPhones don't let you do that. So a couple of tidbits here and there. So everybody have a great day. See you in the next video.